Who went to the ENS show today, or the 1 year party?
Yeah, I was all up in that party. In fact, I got a little. I put something in there for you, Gweiman. You might notice a little logo somewhere. It's the best I could do.
Looking around.
What's going on? You got a logo? What on this? What'd you do?
Well, ENS Vision is all up there in the top right, but I didn't see anything happening with domain plug. So I did my best, and I'm not an animator. I'm not a designer. I'm not graphic anything, but I did my best to put something in there for domain plug, right down near POAP.
It's pretty cool.
I've been on mute. My bad. I was on mute. Yeah, so I'm out here. I'm looking for like a plug symbol or something like that right now. This is gonna sound terrible, guys. Somehow I missed the show today. I was waiting for it, and I was probably only away from my phone for about 2 hours, and it must have went down. I kept waiting to see like a link or something. There was so much drama going on and people doing spaces over a bunch of different topics. I was in and out of spaces all day today, and I missed the one I care most about. So, shame on me. I'm trying to find it here.
So just down near the POAP sign, I did my best attempt
okay,
at
I see
plug.
the plug on the bottom.
So now it's in history, and domain plug can grow.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate that a lot. I know Bloom will too. Very cool, bro. Thank you for that. So is this like a wall that everyone came and signed or something? Is this a little back of the yearbook?
Yeah, so this is a POAP art wall, which is pretty cool and pretty stressful. It was pretty stressful. Let me see if I scroll down here. So, like basically, some people call this the POAP art wall. I call this the POAP arthritis wall. Because like I did 1,672 clicks, and it was actually more than that because some of those were false clicks. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of like some of these folks up here, they were using bots, is what I understand. Like some of these guys had bots, so it's kind of like not exactly fair. But what are you gonna do? I mean, fair. What is fair in Web3? But yeah. So what I can do is that I can show you guys this in like I guess real time. You guys want to see it play out, movie format?
That sounds cool.
All right, I'm gonna hit the play button. You ready? Okay, here it goes. All right, so I'm gonna actually slow it down. All right, so this is a quarter speed. So at this point, I didn't even see this late. I didn't jump into the room right away. And then even after I did jump into the room, I was a little, it took me a second to figure things out. And at this point, you could sort of see like the limo and, in the lower left, and you could see the ENS Vision in the upper right. And you could see this is some incredible, I guess, puzzle maker. In the lower right, something that people really liked. Can you see my mouse moving around or no? You see you see my mouse?
Yeah.
This is a fried egg. You see the fried egg? People really love the fried egg.
Okay, I can see the fried egg now.
It'll come too with a little bit more detail.
What's the very
middle? The very middle is I don't know. People were
just put a fried egg
confused.
In there.
They were both confused, but they also really appreciated the art of the egg. And in the middle, you have the ENS DAO logo, which is barely forming. Keep in mind, this is at a quarter speed, and we're only 30 seconds in to this being played out. I mean, the whole thing was like an hour long. You see Coltron over here in green.
Okay, yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
How was this
made? I'm
exactly?
gonna play it a little fast. So I jumped on the scene, and I started doing Web3 domains down here. You see me down here?
I see
the
you.
Web3 domains.
Had to squeeze it in there.
Yeah, well, no. These guys are encroaching on me. I think I started first. Yeah, I must have started first. I did the W. And after I got over to the I, on one hand, I realized I ran out of room. I was going to have to like start writing over 696. And then on the other, and then for my left flank, I had the limo dot, the limo dot ETH guys. I had them like overriding me, and so I was in this big war, with the limo, and there, it was basically I wasted a ton of time like fighting with their team, because they have a team of people. There's teams of people right now, right? There's teams of people working together to create these pieces of art. And so I just realized I was up against a lot of people at the limo, the limo.nimi.
Yeah, that was an uphill battle for you.
Well, it might have been a downhill battle because I eventually conceded. At some point I concede. And I realized both my right flank 696, there's no way I was going to be able to overtake them. And then on my left flank, I just realized I wasn't going to be able to take over the Nimi limo guys. And so at this point, I'm like, all right, blank slate. And I erase everything. I just like wash it all purple. And I'm like, back to the drawing board. And a couple moments go by and nobody's graffitiing my work. And so I start to get a second wind. And I'm like, all right, what can I fit? Right? What can I get in this like little tiny bit of space? And so I started throwing in the 2223.
Is that your 10K digit?
Yeah, man, it's on my hat. It's on my ENS club hat.
There you go. Yeah, we're all part of the. I know Ish got a couple. I'm sure you got a couple. I actually heard some fun alpha. I heard that there was a Spaces you were with Dylan or a Satoshi.test account, and that's when the topic first came up with people getting digits to match their punks and match their apes and whatnot. Because he was telling me, he said, man, I was in the space when this got brought up. He said everyone went and started minting these things out as I'm in the space, and he didn't even get to get himself one because they were all gone like before he really even got to get to it. But he was there when the topic got brought up. I was like, man, you should have got to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's hard for my ape too, because my ape is 3636, so it's like those double repeating.
Oh yeah, that was going fast, huh? Did you get that one?
No. I want that's like the only two ENS names I want. Really, like my top two ENS names that I want Gary.eth, and I want 3636.eth.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. You got Gary Jr. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I got Gary Jr. I got Palmer Jr.
And I think at one point I saw you sporting GPJR, yeah?
Yeah, I got GPJ. I wanted to see what it felt like to have a 4 character.
I like the 4 characters, man. I like those a lot. They look very clean. I just can't find one that I love.
Yeah, super clean, super short. Short is definitely the way to go. I don't know. Ish, do you got Ish.eth or no?
No, I have Ishmilly.eth. Ish was already.
We gotta find out who has Ish and get you Ish.
Ish would be pretty fire.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, it's one of those things where I think the most important thing is securing your last name because of the subdomain potential.
Definitely more important.
Yeah, I think that's pretty. Once you have your last name, you can put your first name. Yeah, but I would love to have Ish, of course.
Maybe we'll just find you Millie.
Yeah, we all have those names that we're looking for, right?
Yeah, I can't score my dream name. That one's gone. That's gone in the wind. This is very cool though, this artwork right here. I'm sad that I missed this. This thing is sick.
Yeah. It definitely sucks that you weren't there. There's 45 people online right now. There's about 140,000 placed pixels. If you had any of these POAPs, then it got you, like bonus time. But check this out. So you probably don't know this, but this is alpha if you don't know. But you can mint any section of this board as an NFT. And so this is all wrapping up. At the very end, someone started attacking me, and then it messed up my final design. But and another thing, I got to find out. You guys know who 696 is? Because whoever 696 is, 686.
Yeah, I know 696.
I hope it's 686. Whatever it ends up being, I hope. It shows that at the very beginning, it'll be for sure who it is because he got his name in early.
Oh yeah, it's an 8.
686. But whoever this is, whatever his real ENS name is, and whoever it is, they're like my new best friend. Because while this was happening, I noticed there was someone, like there were people who were trolling, but I noticed there were people who were helping me, and they were filling in the right colors to my piece of the board, right? And I was like, "Who the hell is this helping me out?"
That's cool, man.
and one of the main people helping me out was my next door neighbor here, 686.
That was your seat, buddy.
Yeah, so 686 helping me out. Whoever you are out there, like, yeah, like I was helping them. They were helping me. Yeah, it looks like it's 686.
Yeah,
they got some good names too. They got some numbers. They got a good ENS vision profile.
I'm gonna have to find out who it is right there. I'm gonna look him up right now.
It's worth noting too that when this first started, the middle, that ENS DAO logo didn't exist, and people were painting over it. And on stream, they said, "All right, we want to center it. We want to have that on ENS DAO." And so people got together and cleared it out and put it together.
Yeah. So check this out. So you can go to this link, and I'll share this link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and check this out. I just looked it up too. The guy that's 686, he's a fellow ape. So you had an ape brother helping you out. And that's the way it's supposed to be.
I gotta shout out. I gotta find him on Twitter. Shout him out on Twitter. I bring it up. Check out the fried egg too. I bring it up because this was a really fun experience, and not only did you experience the stress of having to deal with people taking your scarce rare land and your real estate, but you also had this like camaraderie of like connecting with people who are helping you. But if there's this create laps button right here, if you click it, then you can very strategically, I'm not going to do it strategically, but you can very strategically, do like this. And then it takes that strip that you took and it does the whole movie of the NFT's creation and destruction and creation and destruction and creation. And then you can mint it as an NFT.
And the NFT moves like that?
I think it does. I have a whole bunch of mine like clipped and ready to go, and so I got up to 9 of them that I'm gonna pop. I might round it off to an even 10 because I might want to get 2 of these where I do the whole thing like this. You know what I mean? So not only do I get a couple clips, but I get the whole kit and caboodle.
This is sick. This is like a community art piece, and then the fact you could turn it to an NFT is incredible. I'm gonna have to go and crop the little plug out of there.
Yeah. So the plug. Yeah, I saw the plug. Where I didn't even really. Oh, this plug right here by the POAP?
Yes, sir. The 184. Did you do that?
I didn't even put. I saw the plug and I was like, wow, that's a really, really good plug. And I didn't even. I didn't think the domain plug, but like knowing that it was intentionally domain plug just makes that really, really cool. And it's like definitely a very, very, very good plug in the sense of plugs both physically and proverbially.
Yeah, that was awesome. 184. So you went in there and did that one?
Yeah, I was sort of waiting towards the end when there was a little bit of, territory. People stopped guarding it, or they only guard a certain amount. And yeah, it was free, it was available, and I was just hoping that the POAP team wouldn't see me encroaching on their territory, and they let it slide.
That's incredible, dude. Thank you very much, bro. I'm gonna let the team know that you came through for us like that. That's you put us in history because we were unable to show up, unfortunately, which again I hate to say so. I'm looking at the fried egg and seeing it play out. I can see why it made so much noise, because that is a very good fried egg. They even threw the one speck of white right there on the yolk, and it has me thinking. I'm wondering, because I know egg.eth on Twitter, and I'm wondering if it was him and he was just like throwing his egg on there, or if it's somebody that went as far as fried egg.eth, or if it was just for fun. So the mystery of the egg continues until I dive deeper.
So if you go.
The people want to know. Yeah, that's it.
So if you look back at the replay, you can see that egg go through stages of being fried and then going back to raw again. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. See, I didn't even know that. I'm definitely going to check out the link. I'm glad that you linked in. I'm glad you showed me this.
Here's the 8x speed. So if you check out the egg, it's going like 8x. Yeah, yolk got popped.
That's awesome. This is so cool.
Yes, so the party, so basically the bottom line is that the party was pretty cool.
Money, I get that money. I get that money. Yeah, I get that money. I get that money. Yeah, I get that money. You can't take it from me. Boy, it can get early. Don't play with my money.